something significant is happening in global politics. Around the world, international relationships are becoming more complex and uncertain. Economic pressure, geopolitical rivalry, and shifting alliances are reshaping the balance of power. In this unpredictable environment, leadership styles are being tested like never before. Many governments are responding to rising tensions, trade disputes, and political competition. Diplomatic meetings have become more intense as countries attempt to protect their economic and strategic interests. As uncertainty spreads across global politics, the way leaders handle these challenges is becoming increasingly important. In this environment, one leader has started attracting growing international attention. Canada's Prime Minister, Mark Carney, has emerged as a figure associated with calm decision-making and steady leadership. Rather than dominating headlines with confrontation, his approach is focused on credibility, consistency, and careful diplomacy. During his first year as Prime Minister, Carney has attempted to present Canada as a reliable and stable partner in world affairs. While other nations struggle with political volatility, Canada has been positioning itself as a country focused on long-term cooperation and practical solutions. Much of the global tension in recent years has centered around the United States, particularly during Donald Trump's leadership. Trade disputes, tariff threats, and a more aggressive diplomatic strategy have created uncertainty across international alliances that once seemed predictable. For Canada, this situation carries enormous importance. The United States is not only Canada's closest ally, but also its largest economic partner. Any instability in that relationship has direct consequences for Canadian jobs, trade flows, and long-term economic security. Because of these challenges, Canadian leadership is about more than domestic politics. It is also about how the country positions itself globally. Many Canadians felt that the moment required a new leadership approach capable of navigating an increasingly complicated world. Mark Carney brought a unique background into politics. Before becoming Prime Minister, he built a reputation in global finance and economic policy. His experience as a central banker and economic strategist gave him credibility among leaders dealing with financial instability and global economic risks. That expertise has influenced how Canada participates in international discussions. In many global forums, Canada is increasingly viewed not just as a participant, but as a country capable of offering practical insights and thoughtful economic perspectives. Mark Carney brought a unique background into politics. Before becoming Prime Minister, he built a reputation in global finance and economic policy. His experience as a central banker and economic strategist gave him credibility among leaders dealing with financial instability and global economic risks. This approach stands in contrast to the more confrontational style often seen in global politics today. Instead of escalating tensions, Carney's strategy focuses on stability and dialogue. By reinforcing alliances instead of challenging them, Canada has strengthened its reputation as a dependable international partner. Conversations with Nordic nations about Arctic security and environmental cooperation highlight Canada's growing importance in regional strategy. Back in Canada, many citizens appear encouraged by how the country is being represented internationally. The perception that Canada is navigating global uncertainty with competence has contributed to growing public confidence in Carney's leadership. Recent national polls suggest that this confidence is reflected in political support. Surveys show the Liberal Party widening its lead over political rivals, while Mark Carney's personal approval ratings remain strong among Canadian voters. Internationally, Canada is gradually becoming more visible in diplomatic discussions about economic stability, security, and climate issues. Rather than simply responding to events, the country is beginning to play a more active role in shaping conversations. But one conclusion is already clear. Canada is no longer simply reacting to global developments. It is beginning to shape them. And that shift is closely connected to the leadership style that has defined Mark Carney's first year as Prime Minister. World map slowly zooming out with Canada highlighted. TechSpace for subscribe for more global analysis. Modern geopolitical documentary ending scene.